Yo, I'm Bob. Into Masters of the Universe, going to be unboxing an action figure from the Origins toy line from Mattel. This should be BeastMan from the cartoon collection. So he's got the little sticker there on the bottom of his packaging. I probably should turn this around and at least make an attempt to show the back of the card. Not that you're going to be able to see it that well, but you know, I do try. Thing I like about the cartoon collection is that you get episode specific accessories with everybody. So from what I understand, Beastman comes with his little graviton or hover ray that he used in the episode The Dragon Invasion. And this was an episode that I first saw when I was visiting my brother one summer in Memphis, like early 90s, because we were 90s kids, and we would watch He-Man from, VHS tapes that he would get from Blockbuster. And he had a tape with two episodes on it. I think one was Dragon Invasion, and the other was Spellstone. I got that one later at a Suncoast in Memphis, actually. All right, so here's Beastie. Got his whip. The ray is probably behind him. I'm kind of afraid it's gonna fall right out of the figure tray there. So I'm going to pause this, break him out, and we'll get a closer look. So, back in the blink of an eye. Okay, here's Furface right out of his packaging. So, I think I like this version just because his joints are tighter than the Masterverse version that we took a look at quite a while back now on the channel. So he can hold his graviton or his hover ray there in his left hand. Hopefully I've got him holding it correctly because it fell out of the packaging when I opened it. But I found it right away because it's kind of hard to miss. It's a pretty big accessory, so I guess he can lift up some dragon eggs or whatever the heck he's gonna lift with that thing. So he's also got his whip in his right hand. It's just a string attached to. It's a pretty wicked looking handle there. I like the setup of this whip quite a lot. I kind of wish it was made out of a bendy wire so you could, pose him in different ways with it. But I mean, it's still a pretty neat accessory. Then here he is from the back. So, Beastman was, of course, voiced by the legendary John Irwin in the original '80s show, and I thought that was really cool. When I found out much later on that, the guy who voiced He-Man also voiced Beastman. You couldn't read the credits as a kid. I don't know if my brother and I really ever focused on the credits, but yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I would imagine I'd found out in the early 2000s when I was really able to get on the internet and look stuff like that up. Probably 2002 or 2003 or thereabouts. Screen readers and the internet, they just weren't working very well, for me at least, back in those days. It took a while. So yeah, when he's not holding the hover ray there, you can see his little harness that he's got on, kind of a breastplate. I like how bulky he is, and then he's got additional. I'm not sure if these are like spikes that he's got going on there on his shoulders, but yeah, I really like his design quite a lot. And since he's in Origins, you can take the take the torso off. You can take the arms off. You can take the head off, and all that good stuff. I don't usually do that, but it's cool that you can exchange body parts if that's something you want to do. Maybe give BeastMan I don't know, a merman head or a Skeletor head or whatever. I like that all this stuff is modular. So my joints are pretty tight on BeastMan. Not complaining about that whatsoever. I really like that he has his graviton or his hover ray from Dragon Invasion. And it was one of the first He-Man episodes I'd watch back in the day. Back when you could get them to a VHS tape. I think that was the only 2-episode VHS I was able to find at a Suncoast back in the day, but at least I had those. Anyway, that'll do for this Origins figure review, and I will hear you guys in the next one.